Guys, I've got a video here where somebody is complaining about Duduzile Zuma Sambundla, and I've got to insert a video. They are saying Duduzile Zuma Sambundla has not been held accountable for all the bad things she has done at Umkhonto Wesizwe Party, and because of that, she should be dealt with accordingly. That is what I'm hearing from this person. So we will. I will give you a video where you will listen that. Guys, there's another bad news concerning SACP, right? It is said that they are facing deregistration. I don't know why. It's because maybe they are saying SACP among almost 200 inactive political parties facing deregistration by IEC. We will get into that. What does it mean, Mabati, deregistration? Because I thought, you know what I'm saying. But again, we'll talk about that. Let's go back a bit and talk about Duduzile Zuma Sambundla. Duduzile Zuma Sambundla recently, she's the one that posted a picture of this guy, a guy who basically had brought the name of MK Party into disrepute, the guy that has spoken a lot on TikTok. Guys, you know, one thing that people don't understand is that I have the luxury of speaking and saying things that I want to say because I'm not in the MK Party leadership, right? I'm not, yeah. But you don't have a luxury of saying of saying anything you want. The moment you become an MK Party member and into leadership, you don't have that luxury to say anything and everything that you wish. That's an unfortunate part about being a leader, is that it deprives you certain things. But people seems to say anything and everything that they want to say. Now, speaking about people that tends to say things that they want to say, that therefore has caused a lot of problems in the MK Party. Duduzile Zuma Sambundla, people are saying she has single-handedly destroyed the MK Party and destroying MK Party, while the party in itself has got the potential of defeating the enemy and becoming the most viable political party. In a video where this man was explaining that, MK Party member said this.
No, well, thanks very much, comrades. Thanks very much, Hangim. Let's back on your screens, comrades, and we have a Benny Met on the ground. We have a Duduzile Zuma Sambundla problem on the ground. This girl aims to undermine the authority of the Secretariat led by the Secretary General, Commander Floyd Shivambu, or one would simply say she single-handedly wants to undermine and is doing so. And no one seems to be holding her accountable, including the chairperson of the disciplinary committee and the chairperson of the Disciplinary Committee of Appeals, our so-called legal gurus, Dr. Hlophe and Advocate Dalimbov, by the way. Duduzile Zuma, we must remember, is a person who once insulted the Secretary General of the party. They said she must apologize and face a DC, or she must not apologize and automatically be recalled and expelled from the party. She apologized. We are waiting for a DC process. It's not happening. So, comrades, the propaganda that is being channeled on the ground right now by Duduzile Zuma to make it seem as if the MK is unstable and people are leaving MK simply because of Comrade Floyd Shivambu is a lie. It's a propagated propaganda by dark forces who want to hijack our revolution, and they are using Duduzile Zuma to do it because they are taking advantage of the fact that they know that she's politically inexperienced and she's likely going to do anything that they tell her to do it. So, as forces of the future, comrades, we know where the future lies. The future lies with the MK Party, and if that is the case, we must actually support and rally behind the Secretary General, Commander Floyd Shivambu, who is persistently being undermined by dark forces of our revolution. And he is not even posting and replying back simply because he's a disciplined cadre with iron discipline. So let us rally behind the Secretary General, Comrade Floyd Shivambu, in the midst of this injustice that is happening. And we also call upon all young people, all students to rally behind the Secretariat led by Comrade Floyd Shivambu. And also an extensive message to the Women's League. We wish to say to the Women's League that as a fellow woman of Duduzile Zuma, please call her into order. We don't want to be having a toothless Women's League whereby it seems to be saying, okay, Duduzile Zuma can just do as she pleases. We can see that the DC is kind of being prolonged. I mean, a DC that is, if someone is facing a DC by at least, because of the crimes that she committed last month, over 30 days ago, by now, there should have been at least a DC outcome. So the DC is not taking us into confidence. The Women's League, we call upon you to simply call out this counter-revolution that is led by Duduzile Zuma on the ground. Please, the future is with the MK, and all forces who are saying they are leaving the MK, please don't leave the MK, stay here. Duduzile Zuma, some way, somehow, is going to be swiftly dealt with, either now or in the future, but she is going to be dealt with. And we've took a stance that the future does not have space for both Duduzile Zuma and the MKP. One must die, one must succumb, and it has to be Duduzile Zuma. As forces of the future, we categorically stated that we align with the Secretary General of the MK Party, who is competent and knows what he is doing, and now assembling it all together here. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's proceed. Let's proceed. And then again, we'll get into the SACP story. I just want to hear what's your thought and your opinion about what this MK Party member is saying. Gooby. If I'm Jacob Zuma, I don't want to find myself in this situation because, you know, this is your daughter, and your daughter is the one who is at the forefront of being accused by people left, right, and center. I think Duduzile Zuma must also take a specific stand that can redeem her name if she really wants to be redeemed from this. And also, I wish to know what happened. What happened that led into this conundrum and dilemma that we find ourselves in. With that being said, I want us to talk about the SACP. You know, why are they called inactive? Maybe we'll find out after reading this. Just give me a moment. Because, I mean, I will think that this political party is a bit busy, but they are inactive. How? Why are they called inactive? But before we get into the SACP, let's start here. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, I mean, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? We'll bring you more, and also, guys, want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Guys, let's proceed. Let me read this. Okay, let me give credit first. This article was released by African Times. Journalist thereon is Sihle Mavuso. Facing deregistration, SACP is among the 192 political parties facing deregistration by the IEC. South African Communist Party, SACP, is among 192 inactive political parties the Electoral Commission of South Africa intend to deregister. The SACP is an alliance partner of the ANC and has resolved to contest the 2026 local government elections outside the umbrella of the alliance, which includes the Congress of South African Trade Union, COSATU, and the South African National Civil Organization, SANCO. Also facing deregistration is African Radical Economic Transformation Alliance, ARETA, which was founded by former ANC spokesperson Kalenas before it closed shop and its members joined Julius Malema. The list of political parties to be deregistered was published by IEC today, 14 March 2025. The IEC says these parties are not represented in any legislative body, have not contested general elections since they were registered, and have not renewed their registration by the 31st of January 2025. These affected parties have until the 24th of March 2025 to make representation as to why they should not be deregistered. The IEC says currently there are 609 registered political parties in South Africa. At least 383 of them are registered on national level, while the balance of 226 are either registered provincially or municipal level. There are a number of benefits that care from registration as a party. These are, among others, that the political party is entitled to the protection by the by the commission of its full name, abbreviation of its name, its logo, and symbol. In return, certain obligations are imposed on registered parties. Among those is that a party that is not registered in municipal council, provincial legislature, or national assembly must indicate to the commission its continued existence. This prescribed indication must be received before the end of January each year. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't thought that SACP, I wouldn't thought that they would be deregistered now, just like any other political parties. I wouldn't have even imagined that. But nonetheless, we'll talk more about that one day. Let's talk about the fact that the war MK party, it seems to be at a certain level that I cannot imagine at this moment. The rate of this is just so ridiculous, if I may say. But I don't know about you. I think I need to end this episode here with the thought that we'll meet on the next episode. But until then, please take care.